Hello, good afternoon, student. How are you? Okay. Did you study at home about verb and noun?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How many ways can noun be classified into? Okay. What are they? Abstract noun. And concrete noun can be divided into 4 types.
Yes, sir.
What are they?
Collective and material.
And we also learned about verb elaborately.
Yes, sir.
Now we know what verb is. At the same time, we know classification of verb. Okay. But today we are going to explore adjective. Hope that you are going to enjoy the presentation from the third group. I am inviting the third group. Please come forward and do your presentation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this adjective section. So we are going to discuss about adjective. So what is basically adjective? The words which expresses the quality, the quantity, the number, and the position of noun and pronoun are called adjective.
Very good. This is the complete definition of adjective. Okay.
So there are many classification of adjectives. So I'm calling Abu Bakr for writing the classification and telling about.
We'll write down the diagram of
yes.
adjective. Okay, write it down. The diagram of adjective. The way adjective has been classified into many types. Can you draw the diagram?
Adjective are mainly 6 types.
Okay. There are 6 types of adjective. First one, proper adjective, and he has let us know that pronominal adjective again is of 4 types. That means pronominal adjective has been subdivided into 4 types. They are demonstrative adjective, distributive adjective, possessive adjective, and interrogative adjective. This is the second category. They all belong to second category, and they have come from pronoun, and that is why they are known as pronominal adjective. Where have they come from? They have come from pronoun. That is why they are known as pronominal adjective. And proper adjectives have come from proper noun, and that is why they are known as proper adjective. Okay.
Proper adjective. So what is proper adjective? The proper adjective.
Okay.
So what is proper adjective? The proper adjective.
So look at the diagram. He has drawn the diagram which shows adjective the way it has been divided and subdivided into many categories. Firstly look at the adjective and the way it has been divided into 5 types. First one, proper adjective, pronominal adjective, qualitative adjective, quantitative adjective, numerical adjective, and article. Then again pronominal adjective has been subdivided into 4 types. What are they? Pronominal adjective, for demonstrative adjective, distributive adjective, and possessive adjective. And the next one, qualitative adjective. Qualitative adjective again can be subdivided into 3 types. What are they? Comparative and superlative degree. They will give you the example to make you understand them. The way good, better, best. We will find the examples from the presenters. Okay. And the next one, quantitative adjective. Quantitative adjective will not tell you the exact number. The numerical adjective again is of 4 types. Cardinal number, ordinal number, and multiplicative and fraction. Half, 1/3. They are also adjective. Okay. So, and finally article. A and B also belong to article. But keep in mind that article definitely is a determiner. Have you got the point? There is definitely difference between determiner and article. I have posted a video on proper order of determiner. You can find it in Google, at the same time YouTube. Both. Okay. Determiner. You need to understand differences between determiner and article. Today we will talk article as an adjective. Okay. You can now start your presentation.
So basically we'll discuss about proper adjective. So what is proper adjective? The proper adjective refers to those adjectives which are come from basically proper noun. So can you remember what a proper noun is? my previous group has talked about it in their presentation. So proper noun indicates any indefinite name like
any specific name. Can you give one example of proper noun? Bangladesh. Yes, Bangladesh, Canada, India, Dhaka. Now, okay. Now, if they say Bangladeshi, and this word Bangladeshi, you can understand as emerged from proper noun Bangladesh. If you say Dhakayan, the original word is Dhaka. It is a proper noun, and Dhakayan has emerged from Dhaka, and it has become an adjective. This is why American people, Canadian people. So proper noun comes from proper adjective. Sorry, proper noun. Proper adjective comes from proper noun. Okay.
For example, Bangladeshi people are highly hospitable. Bangladeshi people are highly hospitable.
Highly hospitable. Okay.
So here, Bangladeshi. This express means characteristics that how Bangladeshi people are. Actually.
Bangladeshi people are. So people, noun. What type of noun is people? Common noun. This common noun is being qualified by Bangladeshi. Okay, Bangladeshi people. Okay, there is another adjective in this sentence. Can you find this adjective? Hospitable. Hospitable. And it is qualitative degree. It has degree of comparison. More hospitable. Most hospitable. Okay. Then go to the next part.
About the pronominal adjective. So basically you can see that pronominal adjective divides into 4 types. At first, demonstrative. So demonstrative means like this, that, and those.
Okay, there are 4 demonstrative pronouns. They are these, that, those. We use them in order to refer someone or something near or far. For example, this student is very good. So I am referring someone who is very near. But if I say that student is very good, so here I am using the demonstrative pronoun that in order to refer someone who is far from me. Similarly, we have these, those. These for some people who are near, and those for some people who are far or something far from us. So these are the 4 demonstrative pronouns. These demonstrative pronouns can be used as demonstrative adjective. They are demonstrative pronoun. They can behave like demonstrative pronoun. At the same time, they can behave like demonstrative adjective. These people are very hospitable. Here this what is behaving as an adjective. আমি যদি বলি this is the building, if I say this is the building, here this is pronoun because this is not followed by any noun here. This building, this is the very good picture. আমি বললাম this is very good area, but if I say this area is very good, then this I mean says adjective. This is my car, this is my bike. It is pronoun, but this car is very expensive. Here this is behaving like adjective. So demonstrative become adjective when it sits before any noun, then it start behaving like an adjective. Otherwise it will function like a pronoun. Okay.
Sir, then about distributive, and the distributive expresses like each, every, either,
neither. Each of the groups separately. Okay. Distributive pronouns are used to refer each group or each member of the group separately. Each, every, either, neither. Okay. Each of the student pronoun each deserves good marks, pronoun. But if I say each student of this class is very good, it has become adjective. So distributive can become adjective, distributive pronoun. Okay? If I say each deserves good grade, each is a noun here. So distributive pronoun at the same time distributive adjective. They become adjective when they sit before any noun in order to qualify that noun, in order to describe that noun. So we can see that after which one?
Sir,
Demonstrative, distributive, interrogative and possessive. What is your name? It is interrogative pronoun.
Yes, sir.
But which building do you live in? Building has been described by the word which. It is interrogative pronoun. Which pen do you want? Which here? Adjective here, and it is interrogative adjective. If I say which is yours, it is interrogative pronoun. But which pen do you want? Which building do you live? It is interrogative adjective. An adjective must describe any noun. So interrogative pronoun can become adjective. Have you got that? And what is the last one?
Sir, possessive.
Possessive. Possessive adjective. Okay. My, your, their. This is my book. Okay. But there are some possessive pronoun which always remain possessive pronoun. They cannot become possessive adjective. For example, mine, yours, theirs. This book is mine. This mine cannot behave like adjective. But this is my building. This is my book. This is his table. This is their car. My, your, their. They are possessive adjective because they can be used before noun in order to modify it. Have you got? But there are some pronoun, possessive pronoun, which are known as absolute possessive pronoun. This absolute possessive pronoun will remain pronoun. They cannot behave like an adjective. Have you got the point? This is how they have discussed about 4 types of pronominal adjectives. These pronominal adjectives can function like pronoun, at the same time they can behave like adjective. Then we can go to the next one, that is qualitative adjective.
Qualitative adjective. So a qualitative adjective is gradable. This means it has a comparison. So the comparison is like 3 types: positive, comparative, and
superlative degree. It has degree of comparison: good, better, best, bad, worst, beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. But other types of adjectives do not have the degree of comparison. He cannot use more or most before them, or nicer, nicest, like that. Okay, they do not have degree of comparison. Okay, so degree of comparison. So can we get one example of qualitative adjective from you? One example of qualitative adjective? Yes.
He is better than me.
Is better than me. Here better is comparative degree. Okay, degree of comparison, 3 type: positive, comparative and superlative degree. Another one, Turjo? Cadet college is the best college. Best superlative degree. Okay, then yes, another example.
He is a good boy.
He is a good boy. Good, definitely. Thank you very much, all of you. Can you give one example of pronominal adjective? Anyone? Pronominal adjective? Pronominal adjective.
Those motorbikes are made by the Japanese company.
Okay, those motorbikes were made by Japanese companies. For example, Suzuki, for example, Yamaha, for example, Honda. They all are Japanese companies. Okay, yes?
which pencil do you want?
Which pencil do you want? This is another pronominal adjective. And what type of pronominal adjective is? Interrogative pronominal adjective. They are. Okay, so we can go to the next one. That is quantitative adjective.
And quantitative adjectives talks about amount of number, but it's not deal with the exact number. Like
Yes.
I have many friends.
It will not tell you the exact number. Quantitative adjective will tell you an amount of number. For example, some, many, few. It will not tell you 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, don't you use sentences like that? I have some friends. Don't you use like sentence like that? There is a little water in the pot. Say little, a few, some, many. They all are quantitative key adjective. And then we can go to the next one. This is numerical adjective. You can see numerical adjective can be subdivided into 4 cardinal number,
multiplicative,
and fraction. So what is cardinal number? What is the ordinal number? Amra bolna 1, 2, 3 cardinal number, first, second, third. Ordinal number, single, double, triple, multiplicative. A fraction amra buji na 1/3, half. For example, Sakib Al Hasan made 1 double century. Say 8 doubles did not make any doubles, and most probably Mushfiqur Rahim got a double century. And this double century, double, what type of adjective? Multiplicative. Double, triple, fourfold. Only Brian Lara did that. Fourfold century, 1 fourfold. Brian Lara against England most probably. Okay, unbeaten century. Okay, then
about article,
multiplication, and then fraction.
Oh, sorry, cardinal only is a fraction.
Fraction. 1/3 students of this class is not good, but 2/3 students of this class are very good. Okay, 1/3, 2/3. It's I am not, what should I say, assessing you. Just giving an example. Okay, don't feel like that. 2/3 students of this class are very good. A 2/3 fraction, they are also adjective. And then final one is article. A and the also article. I have a pen. She has an what? An umbrella. Okay. Or an apple. Okay. Okay. The boys of this class, specifically defining, the boys of this class are very good. Okay, the boys of this class are very good. They are behaving like adjectives. So this is how they have successfully presented adjective, and the way adjective has been classified into various types. Okay, so I think I should ask you some questions for the clarification if you have understood what they have discussed about adjective. My first question is, okay, firstly put your hands together for them. Of course, question. Okay, you have a question to you. Okay.
So my question is, what is the function of determiners and adjectives in the sentence?
Okay, what is the function of determiner? Okay, it is. I think this question should be to me. Okay, adjective and determiner. There is difference between adjective and determiner. Okay, determiner gives you the primary information, and adjective will give you the further information. Okay, elaborate information. Okay, of course you have read it, and that is why I have put this question before the class. And read it. I will definitely show you the slide a moment later in order to understand the difference between adjective and determiner from Google, because it is completely related to it. That is why I am going to show you. Okay, so this is how they have successfully presented adjective. Very good class. Very good. Thank you very much, all of you. Please put your hands together for the group. All of you, very good. Okay, one thing you have noticed, they have finished the discussion of adjectives successfully. Okay, you need, I think in future you will continue to do that in a better way, surely. Okay, so my first question is then, what is adjective? We have learned. What is adjective?
Adjective modifies
noun and pronoun. And not, keep in mind, adjective does not modify any other parts of speech except noun and pronoun. But adverb can modify all the parts of speech except noun, pronoun and interjection. Can modify conjunction, preposition also. We will talk about it. Have you got the point? In the next class. So one thing is sure, you are learning grammar very deeply. You are learning grammar very deeply. Earlier, many students only know what adjective is. If you say, can you give one example of qualitative, quantitative, numerical, they cannot give you the answer. But now, students from this class, if you spend only half an hour at home, you can have better control about these things. This is all about adjective. You know how deeply you know about adjective. But adverb is very painful, much bigger than this one. Adverb. And preposition, even more painful. You will have to cover 29 to 33 pages in order to deal with preposition. Okay? So preposition can take at least 5 to 7 classes, 5 to 7 presentation. Someone can deal with preposition with their classification. Someone can deal with preposition of time. Some group can deal with preposition of place. Someone can deal with preposition of direction. Someone can deal preposition of transportation. The way prepositions are used in different contexts. This is how you can learn about preposition very elaborately. You have resources here. Your task is to just read at home. Now I am going to take you to the determiner lecture. Okay, just look at the determiner so that you can understand that where determiners are used and where adjectives are used in a phrase. Okay, let me go to this slide. Have a great day. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Okay.